Hey guys, I'm going to talk about Dash, and it's kind of 15% decline in value over the past 24 hours. So 15.2% is quite a bit. It's enough to spook quite a few investors, especially considering how much Dash grew over the past kind of month or so. If you look at this chart, the growth of Dash was almost exponential. It rose from kind of $12 in January to almost $100 now. In fact, it crossed the $100 barrier. And that's a very important number to a lot of people because, 100 is crossing a digit. It's into 3 digits now. So it's quite spooky for a lot of people to see Dash decline because there's always this fear of a pump and dump, which is a case where you pump a currency up, make profit, and cash out. Well, I actually do want to say that my view on this is that this is not the case. I wrote an article previously about how this is kind of a restructuring in the market. If you look at it, Bitcoin has a huge market capital. And any change in this, a few percentage change in this and redistribute it down to Dash will mean a huge growth. And that was my reason for saying that Dash wasn't really a bubble. If you want to check that out, I have an article on boxmining.com I can post a link to about why Dash isn't really a bubble. But of course, Dash, the growth does need to kind of stabilize. And it seems now that Dash has been flip-flopping around $100 for the past few days. And that's actually good. If you think about it, stabilizing Dash from its insane growth is probably a good thing. If you look at this, you can see kind of the line flattening out over the past few days. The reason why it's good is because when you have a good currency, if you want Dash to actually work as a currency, the value should kind of be stable every day. This is what we see with Bitcoin. It hovers around $1,000-something, and they constantly can do so for a few months. Let's talk about Bitcoin as well. So Bitcoin has been growing over the past few days. And the reason because of that is because the drama is dying down. We know that drama always spooks investors. And there was this talk on Bitcoin about this hard fork happening where the community might actually be split and the currency might be split. But it seems over the past few days, this has really been calming down and Bitcoin kind of picked up from all the drama over the past few weeks. So Bitcoin now is at 192, and that's a pretty good number for Bitcoin. I've recently heard a lot of drama as well regarding in the Dash community about killing off Bitcoin. And I do want to voice in on that and say killing off Bitcoin is a horrible idea. If you think about it, Dash is far more superior to Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's got a lot of publicity. If you go out on the street and you ask people what they think Bitcoin is, or if they know what Bitcoin is, the most likely answer maybe, or at least I heard of it. But Dash, it hasn't got the publicity that Bitcoin has yet. And for that reason, you don't really want to kill the mascot of cryptocurrencies. It's got a huge market capital, and it's got a lot of people interested into cryptocurrencies. And as a result, I think the Dash community should actually enjoy the fact that there's Bitcoin out there, and we can use that publicity from Bitcoin to grow the Dash community. So anyways, that's my views regarding Dash. I think market stabilization, the stabilizing price of Dash is great, and that we will probably meet some resistance at around $90 for Dash. Hopefully, in the long term, there is growth. We do see some positive news happening. One positive news is that Dash might potentially get a debit/credit card soon. This is set out by Charlie Sherm. And this has been voted to be a sponsored project by the Dash community. So this is pretty exciting. So this is one big step for Dash. It's the announcement of this project. Hopefully we'll see that this project will get approved. And hopefully we'll see more good news in the Dash area. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to find out more, you can visit more on my website, bashmining.com, where you can find out how to mine Dash.